Hello, I'm David and I'm the product manager of the SMEMA Hermes adapter. Today I'm going to show you how to download Hermes data that is at the end of the production line. I'm using Multiplug 881 and I'm using the Hermes extension 20. Of course, if you're watching this in the future, the version number might be not this and increased. On modern versions, you can see the version number in the top right corner of the main user interface. And as I said, this is a situation where the adapter is at the end of the production line and you want to download the data so it can be saved elsewhere. Of course, supervisory system would be ideal, but as we transition towards smart factories, files are still being used. Also see videos of importing the data, so the opposite, so when you've downloaded it you can then import it at the start of the production line for the second run, and also check out the video about using multi-plug events, because that would allow you to do this in an automatic form, to use the event of, for example, the supervisory system of board departed. So when the board departs, that's it finished, and if it's at the end of the production line, that's it complete. And then you can attach that to whatever system you want to attach it to. So it can be simply writing to a file that's on a network share, or pumping it down a serial port, or pumping it down another network socket, or whatever. So that's where the flexibility of the multiplug comes into play. So this is the user interface, and we now have at the downstream 8 records. You can open them, and we want to download it, so we can either select individual ones or we can select all, and then we just click download. It shows us what we're going to download and what the file is going to look like, and then we can click download, and that's it. We've got a file. We've got a CSV file in this situation. So that's it. But now we need to show you the settings area, because it's a bit more flexible than that. If we go to the settings area, the lane we want, we go to users, and then we go to data. This is the point where we can select what sort of file we want to create. So comma separated, tab separated, the XML as you see it in the Hermes standard, or JSON, which is popular with the web communities and a more modern language. File format, we can change it, so date, time stamped, the order. And then we have a few settings just for TSV and CSV, so we can include a header if we need to, or we're not. Of course, when it's in a CSV or TSV file, that can be imported directly into a spreadsheet for further manipulation. And then XML and JSON settings. So that gives you the flexibility of a file. It's already been pointed out in another video, but I might as well show you. To import the file back into the system, I go to the file importer. It's already set up, but you might have to set that up. Let's choose the location. That's a file, I'm not sure if it's the same file. Do upload, and that's now populating it into the scan station queue. So then when the board then arrives and it doesn't have any data attached to it, the default action when set on starvation, which will be data starvation, it will use the scan station queue. So as soon as that board comes in, it gets detected by the machine. The adapter will say, hang on, there's no data attached to this board, where's it come from? It will then take that data from the barcode queue, and we can see it's available in the queue now. So next time the ball comes in, it will be populated. Other enhancements while I'm here is the ability to move data around, so you can remove it. So before there was a master delete, now we can move, delete, or download. So if I take the same data from the downstream, I can then say, actually, I want to move that data back to the scan station. Click the wrong button. Move scan station, OK, and then we have lots of more records in there. And if I want to delete it, I can select all and delete. And so there's more usability now with moving data, downloading data, or even adding data. And with adding data, you can also query the upstream. So I hope that helps, and thank you for watching.